I played an online video game many years ago. I'm not going to say the name. Mm-hmm. And one of my little avatars was a female. Mm-hmm. Well, another character in the game was a guy, and he thought I was a real girl.
Second Life or whatever the fuck it's called.
I'm not going to say the game.
It was that. I know it was, but anyway, go ahead.
No, because they'll probably know who it is.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
And so so we dated, mm-hmm. and like our little characters were. And here I'm a gay guy playing a girl on this game, and he's a dude. And we dated within this little world, mm-hmm. and he had a wife until we spent so much time in the game. He was ready to leave his wife and fly to where. Oh
my God! Never met you or anything.
It was that serious, and he would send me pictures, and I had made up a different email address.
Oh my God!
This is how crazy I am, right? And it was kind of bad. And then I even cried once.
Oh my God!
I've never told anybody that story ever.
Now you just said it on the air.
Oh God, no.
I know, right? And my psycho, that made me crazy.
Makes you a little off, but that's okay.
Yes.
I was going to say, I don't think it makes you crazy. Because the truth is, I've told Rose this before, and this is what I believe, and I know because I've been on the internet since I was 14 years old, before the internet even existed, before it was the internet. And I've developed relationships online, many kinds of relationships, and I've developed feelings for people online when I was younger or whatever, when I was single and stuff before I ever met them. So it's very, very possible and very real to be able to develop real feelings for someone. The thing is, you don't know who you're developing them for until you meet them. And in your case is a perfect example of that. This guy thought he was talking to some woman, and you presented yourself that way, and you obviously had feelings for this guy to some degree. He had real feelings for you, wanted to leave his wife, had never met you before.
It was crazy. It got insane. Yeah. It was insane. Yeah. I had to stop playing the game for like 6 months.
Oh my God.
To get that crazy. Oh yeah.
Well, there was actually a thing on 2020 about the game called Second Life or whatever it's called. Second something, I can't remember. I've played it a long time ago. But anyway, and people go on there and they have avatars and they're living in the real world. You can build your own house. You can have a job, whatever, make money. And these two people were on there, and they were their avatars are completely different than they actually were, but they were man and woman. And they were on there for a long time, and they ended up leaving their spouses and before they ever met each other, and actually getting married on the game, and then meeting in person and falling in love for real. So, I mean, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But I think it's like with Todd and Rose, they've never met. So Todd could be some transsexual woman or something. I don't know. You never know.
My God, really? Really?
Better not be.
Really?
No, I've seen Todd's picture. He's not a transsexual woman. Trust me. He's definitely not. He's definitely a guy. That's for sure. Anyway, and I don't mean that the way it sounds, Todd. By the way, I haven't seen all of it. Yeah. I've just seen the parts of you.
Yes,
I was like, share with the group.
Yes.
No, Todd's a good-looking guy. He's a very good-looking guy. And
can I see a picture?
No, I'm not sending you his picture. If they want to, they can, but I'm not. But Rose is a very pretty woman, I think, and I think that they would be.
I see Desert's picture. She's a really cute girl.
I think so yes. And I
she's like 12.
She's so young looking. I know. She's got a young face.
Yeah, she's like 12 years old. Seriously.
She's not. No,
I'm old.
She's older than I am. She's about your age, David.
What? Excuse me? I am 39. Oh my God,
he just gave it away. Really?
You're 39, my ass. Anyway. I know how old you are, but if you want to go with that, let's go with that. Uh-huh. Yeah. Let's see how many birthdays has it been? You've been 39 now. Let's see. 1, 2.
Several, but who's counting?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Age ain't nothing but a number.
That's what they say. No, I'm 42 and I'm proud. I embrace my age.
That's
because Oprah said if you deny your age, you're denying your very existence.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, I think people who are whatever age you are, you should own it, because I think, as I've said before, you have earned the right to you've lived long enough to actually learn more. I mean, you're wiser as you get older, whatever, if you're smart, and you've earned a certain place in society that not everybody gets to. Some people don't get to live to be 42 or 52 or 62, you know? So it's a privilege as you get
You're exactly
older.
right.
I think that way anyway, but a lot of people are so caught up on looks and staying young and living in the past and being who they used to be. Okay. So there's a lot of people who just can't get past their past, and they try to relive it. And when it comes to beauty and stuff, people are so obsessed with how they look. And look, everybody wants to be attractive, but to try to look the way you did when you were 20, when you're 50 is just ridiculous. And seriously, but there are people who are like that, and I just feel sorry for them, because to me, I would never, and this is the truth, I know you probably will disagree with me, some of you, but I would never want to go back and be 20 years old. I was stupid. I thought I knew shit, didn't know damn shit. I didn't know anything. And I thought I knew everything. And I was an idiot. And the things I've learned in my life, since then, have made me who I am today. And I thank God I've gone through the bullshit I've gone through and know the shit I know. But if I hadn't gone through all of it, I'd be the stupid same idiot I was when I was 20 years old. And so I would never want to be 20 years old again. I wouldn't even want to look 20 years old again, because I was gangly and stupid looking when I was 20. I don't know.
No, I saw your pictures. They were nice.
I didn't like the way I looked when I was 20. But I was just geeky looking, and I hated myself. But no, I just I think people need to just accept who they are and love themselves wherever you are in your life. Because if you don't, who's going to? Who's going to?
Exactly. Great point.
Yeah.
Great point.
Because I think, what was I going to say? Oh, I think that, I would love, it sounds weird, but maybe weird, maybe not. I can't wait to be old and with my husband, hopefully, and sitting there on the porch and feeding each other and
feeding each other,
turning up each other's oxygen. Shut up. Because we're gonna be old and shit. I just, whatever. I don't know. I just think there's a certain dignity in aging to a certain age and being able to be that age and just, I don't know, not have to worry. But I don't know. I'm just weird. But I've always been kind of old anyway. Even when I was a kid, I was old acting. I was always around the old people, so I always related to them more than I did people my own age. So even today, most people my friends with are older than me. All of you guys are. Well, no, Todd, you and Rose are older than I am. So, so that's just.
No, Todd's young.
Yeah, I know I know how old Todd is. Yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be 50-something years old, huh?
Which is hilarious that they think that.
Yes. 50, 54, I believe, 55, somewhere in there. I lose track.
You got to be an idiot to believe that. It's so stupid. Even before I saw your photographs and stuff, I knew you weren't 50-something years old. Your voice, and you're just not, whatever, dumbasses. But who cares what they think? So anyway, does anybody have anything else to add before we go? Anything you want to talk about? Any topics you want to burning on your mind today?
Burning
to get out.
Go ahead, David. I know there's something burning.
I don't have anything burning, so to speak.
Okay.
I will say, when you said earlier about Darren Young, I watched wrestling Mondays and Fridays, and they haven't said anything about him being gay. It has never been addressed on the broadcast.
I think
not one thing.
Not one time.
I like that, actually. You know why? Because that makes him just like everybody else. That's why I like that.
Oh, okay. I can see it that way. I can see it, other way too. Of
course.
Yeah, I'm not getting to that.
No, get into it.
They haven't even said anything about. I think they would address it. He came out. We're proud of him and we support him, but they haven't said anything at all.
Nothing at all. And normally Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I was
you off.
listening to what you're saying. Go ahead.
But yeah, normally, I mean, most other wrestlers who have came out in history are completely shunned. I know one who came out, a few years ago. He was fired not too long after that, and then he committed suicide or something to those extents. I mean, just completely ruined his life.
Yeah.
So I could see why this guy was absolutely just scared shitless about coming out, but it's ended up, being very successful for him, which is
because they're even wrestling more, right? The prime time players, yeah,
yes.
they was on tonight.
That's right. They're, it kind of seems like they're getting a little more publicity with his coming out. I'm glad that WWE hasn't turned it into a publicity stunt like they do with most everything else.
Exactly.
They kind of kept quiet, but it would be good to see some kind of mutual support from them.
And I think it's where I'm coming from. The support from the WWE. This is some part that they haven't did anything, scandalous because he's came out, but I would think that they show some kind of support. Even on National Coming Out Day, which was today, they had a broadcast tonight, and nothing was said.
Nothing at all.
Is he biracial? What the fuck is he? Every time I look at him, I can't tell what the hell he is. Is he Hawaiian, Samoan?
I think he looks biracial to me.
He's definitely, but he's got the weirdest skin tone I've ever seen. Looks like he's got like fake tan on all the time. Or is that just something is on him, or what? Is that his natural skin tone?
Now, don't give me the line. Might have to ask Todd that. I don't know.
What did Todd know?
I don't know. He might know. He obviously watches.
Oh yeah. Big fan. I think that's actually his natural skin tone. I don't know what his ethnic background is.
It's just interesting. I just can't figure out. I can't figure it out. I'm just curious to know what he is. So let me look it up. Darren Young.
Yeah, his little boyfriend is actually pretty young there.
He has a boy. Is he dating somebody? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
he's dating. Yeah, they had some article I think on People magazine where they showed a picture of his boyfriend of a couple of years, and the guy looks pretty young. So I'm like, wow. He's like, I wanted to bring him to WWE functions. I'm like, yeah, that's the thing to do.
I'm not liking.
Yeah, he looks biracial.
Yeah, I think
somebody put on this thing. I'm looking it up, trying to find the answer. Somebody put on this post in this forum. It said, "Serious question: is this guy black or just really, really tan?" Nobody knows the answer though. It's hilarious. Everybody's trying to figure it out. I don't know what he is. I just want to know.
He almost looks Polynesian.
Yeah, there's like some kind of exactly. It feels like there's some kind of Samoan or something in there. Oh wait, no, there's no. He's from New Jersey. He's 33. What the fuck is his ethnicity? I want to know.
It's not even showing it.
Nowhere. It doesn't show anywhere. I'm looking everywhere. And you'd think it would be somewhere. I feel horrible because this happens to me all the time. Like, what are you? What are you? I hate that fucking question. What are you? What are you? I'm like...
I know. Here we are. Like, what is he?
Exactly. I'm like, what the fuck are you? I'm just curious. Because he's interesting looking, and I don't know. I'm trying to place what he is, but I can't figure it out. It's freaking me out. He's got to be... Wait. Okay, well, this picture, he looks like he has an afro. So, he's obviously partially African-American. But it doesn't say.
There's actually a question on the internet. Is Darren Young black, or does he have a dark tan? Like
That's what I just said. Yes. I know. Darren Young is a black John Cena. Who's John Cena?
Ooh, John Cena.
Is he hot?
He's
He
okay.
kind of looks Polynesian. It's weird.
Proud of Darren Young.
God.
What?
Not John. Well, that's my son's hero to die for.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? He likes him?
I like John Cena too.
Oh God.
You don't like John Cena?
No. I've actually enjoyed this last 2 or 3 months without him around at all. Now he's coming back. I'm like, oh my god, no.
Yeah, in 2 weeks. Yeah.